We need to be real to each other. It doesn't matter what party we belong to. It doesn't matter whether we are NDC, MPP, CPP, a bro, corn, chicken, everything that we are. But at the end of the day, my brothers and sisters, if we cannot put our differences aside and be honest to each other and be real to each other and call things out as they are, we are deceiving ourselves and we are lying to ourselves. We have so many people. I have a page and I have I have one lunatic guy. This guy is like mentally delusional. Will come to my page and say all kinds of things. I say I'm not gonna give this guy the fame he wants on my page. He's not gonna get it. And he claimed to be a northerner. And this guy is not a northerner. We know that growing up, my father, I never met my grandfather. My father always said that any leader or any community household, the elders who will sit and talk about the community issue, your family, history, in a negative way to children, is the one that is divisive and will always destroy the communities. My father belief was that we are all equal. Let's treat each other as we are. But at the same time, let's not be naive. We have people in our communities who doesn't want the northerners to see a daylight. Some of these people are still in all the northern communities, the kingdoms, who make sure they are nothing, and they want to be sure that these kingdoms never get a daylight. They've been there. Some of them will come as MPP people. Some of them will come as NDC, a bro, all those things that we know in this world. When they say demons and devils, devils don't come because when they decorate the devil with the horns, 2 horns and red face, it doesn't mean that's how the devil walk. The devil come in all shapes, all colors. And you see them and think this person is your loyal friend, your loyal brother and sister. At the end of the day, they want your downfall. At the end of the day, some of these demons are the ones that are going to kill you. And we have all of them in our communities today as I speak. My brothers and sisters, let's wake up and realize all these things that have been going in our community has nothing to do with ourselves. It's always been these demonic people who are not the northerners. Anyone with a northern blood will believe in the northern cause. Anyone that have a northern blood in you. The few that want to be northerners who will come out and say all negative stuff is something that everybody need to watch out for. The reason why I'm making this video, I made a video about I did a fundraiser on Facebook, which is still going on now. I have one particular brother who happened to fail in life. I'm from the continent of Africa. If I really want to see things, I want to go to a different continent. They have Asia, they have Europe, they have the Americas. Come to those 3 continents, which is not your native continent, and learn from them. Because if you stay with our people, if you say you want to leave, get out of the world and learn something, go to a different continent and learn what you can use to impact your community, to help your people. This guy, for some reason, is one of the delusional, so want to be MPP or whatever this guy is. His thing on my page, when I make a video, this guy will come and comment about maybe 50 times one person. I bound this guy from my page and I block him from everything. He still goes around taking my phone number to call me, harass me, how I'm one of the prostitutes from John Mama, people that they ship to America, all kinds of things. Telling me, went as far as telling me that America has the so-called place that we live and always sit and be proud and say, I'm American citizen, I'm American citizen. I should go to California and see how much homeless is in California. People are sleeping outside, black people. And if I say I'm blogging, I should blog about that to the government. I shouldn't be talking about Ghana issue. That why should I say that I need book supply money for needed children in Africa? They have needed people everywhere. And I say, indeed, you are right. But at the same time, my brother, we don't have to go far. If you want to go there with me, I will take you there. I know 100% that you have no northern blood in you. It's point blank. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. For the way the guy talk, I told him, go to Accra, Mokola. We have our brothers and sisters, his brothers and sisters from the north are sleeping outside. That's needed. That's poverty. If it's not poverty, nobody will sleep outside. Yes, I told this guy, the people sleeping in LA are not only Americans. California, especially Los Angeles, is a state, a city that everybody that acts in movies, everybody that want to get into the movie industry, throughout the whole world, they come to California. Whether they have a family member over there, whether they have money, they get up and come. So that to see whether they can try their luck, to see whether they can be cast on the movie and also make millions. In doing so, yes, they have homeless population. But it's not the government fault. It's just like when people are leaving the villages and going to Accra today, we have homeless situations over there. Am I lying to say we have needed children that need book supply in Ghana, in the north? For this guy to come out and be cursing me, saying all kinds of things, I want to tell the guy he's not a northerner. He's one of the demonic descendants who are in the north, always want to make sure the northern kingdoms don't see the daylight. Because for a true loyal and the true blood of a northerner will know that my cry is your cry. Regardless of our differences, whether I agree with your views on your political affiliation or not, at the end of the day, we stand together as northerners to want our place to stand up. When I'm talking, people come to say all kinds of things. If he left with MPP government, the north will still be in the dark. I will say it today and say it tomorrow. I have nothing against the party. Some come out, when Kufuor was there, Kufuor policy benefited everybody. Nobody complained. So today, if a different party came in, government come in, a different person from the same party come in with his own agendas, we have every right to criticize this person. And let me make it clear. I didn't come on social media to say I have a degree or a PhD in the Queen language, English, which is not my language. I'm an African, born and raised in Africa. I live in America. Whatever English I speak, I do not come on social media to teach anybody English language. As long as you can understand the message I'm trying to give, that's the most important thing to me. But this delusional guy, I'm not your equal. My dear brother, I'm a woman, and the things that I did in my life, you cannot say people cannot catch up. But at this point, my brother, you're too late. If your brothers and sisters are going to Europe, going to Asia, coming to the Americas to help people in the continent, and you are stuck and frustrated somewhere in the continent of Africa and think you are my equal, you are not. You are not. I want to let you know that. As northerners, any true northern blood, believe that we have work to do in the north. We're supposed to help our communities. We need to advocate for the children of the community. When it comes to the education, we in Ghana need to work more, harder, to get our children to catch up. If I say this and someone will come out to attack me simply because I don't agree with your political views and you think because of that you're going to come out to harass me, my brother, you're too late in life. You can never get it. You won't learn anything in life. Your family descend out of the demonic people who are always being in the north, creating all these confusions in the north. The northerners didn't get up one day and started having issue. It's those people that knew where the northern kingdoms descend out of, who came in there to distract it. Some of these people are the descendants of these demonic people, and they're still in there. Let's not try to lie to ourselves, my brothers. We have true northerners who have the northern blood run in every vein of them. They know no matter our differences with political affiliation, but at the end of the day, we want the common good for the north. At the end of the day, we want to see the northern children thrive in the world. At the end of the day, we want to see the northern children succeed. At the end of the day, we want to see the northern children do as well as their counterparts in the south. So anyone that don't get this, whatever you want to say, I could care less for whatever. I stand for the kingdom of the northern people, and I stand for the northern people. At the end of the day, my brothers and sisters, if you have a friend who cannot influence you in any good way, who cannot help with any decision to advise you in a positive way, anything you do, this person always be negative in your life. Cut them off and survive. They are dragging you down. They are not contributing anything in your life, my brothers and sisters. Bob Marley ever said that the good friends we have is the good friends we lose along the way. And no matter what we do in this world, you come across the good and the bad. Never think twice. When you have a friend, one, you say something that you want to do, and they say, oh no, you cannot do that. When you think about inventing something, oh no, that's never going to get anywhere. When you want to take a step, you say, oh no, this step is not going to be good. When you want to even drink water, why do you always have to drink this water? Why do you always have to do this? My brothers and sisters and countrymen and women, it's about time for you to let that particular friend go. They are not helping. They are dragging you down. You come out of this world to make friends that you guys will benefit from each other. And any friend that will always pull you down, would never want to pull you up, you cut them off. Lose them and stand tall. Let me make it clear. I didn't come to social media to make sure I come today to tell people that, oh, this person is great. This person is great. No. When they do great things, we can say they are great. But when they're doing wrong things, we have to tell them they are doing it wrong. I'm telling them. No, but I grew up in the era that we didn't have electricity, but they have a Kosumba light that was supplying to Burkina Faso and some part of Nigeria, or Ivory Coast. And the Ghana, as a country, and the people of Ghana who vote every year, some of them didn't have this Akosumbo. It's Rawlings that came and said, no. The Northerners are going to school. The children are going to school. How is the country going to catch up when some part of the country is being neglected? When it comes to a common basic necessity, which is electricity, the North couldn't have it all. He started and did that. When this Kumasi regional minister said, what the Rawlings ever did, all the Northerners were in Rawlings' party. What did you guys ever did to benefit the North? And indeed, Ashanti regional minister, if he left with the electricity alone, Rawlings did above and beyond for the North. Because you cannot, even when it comes to industry, you cannot have an industry without electricity. When he left with the so-called 5 elders or whatever they were, if he left with the 5, the big 5 or the big 6, I know that was the big one. Aside from Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, if he left with the big 5, North will still be in the darkness. So to all my brothers and sisters, we shouldn't be naive. We can support any party. At the end of the day, always think, go back and reflect what things that the North has been through. Go back and reflect. Then Tamale Regional Airport is far better than Kotoka International Airport. When it comes to space, London-wise and everything, it was built to international standard. But due to this big 5 thinking, that airport was neglected because they don't want to do anything in the North. We were cut off. And then when you talk, people come to talk. You don't know your history. Think about your history when they say that people are trying to do things to better their communities, to help the whole country. Those are some of the things that help the country. If the Tamale Airport was to be international airport, that planes can land, people in the North will get jobs to do. If we were to have electricity throughout the North, from day one, when the Akosombo Dam was built, today, the lives in the North will change in a better way than what we are today. You talk and people come out to say what and what and what. I have nothing against MPP. I have brothers and sisters in MPP party. But some of the policies is what I go against. For this lunatic brother, the crazy, delusional, mental challenge guy to come to say all kinds of nonsense things, my brother, check my name. Google my name and see where my name come from. I can trace my forefathers in the North, 1100, Go check and see if you cannot trace your forefather 1100 in the north. If you can only trace yourself in this 21st century.